You are a consultant in plastic and reconstructive surgery, and I gather you worked, non-stop more or less the time you were in Gaza. Just talk us through what your day-to-day reality was when you were there.
Well, we would start operating at about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we would have a list downstairs in one of the big NGO run buildings. We would run a plastic surgery list and next to it an orthopedic list. And the idea was that we would cross cover any orthopedic injuries that had skin loss or skin issues. We would do those as well, and then we would have our own list. We'd have about 10 patients on the plastics list, 10 patients on the orthopedic list, and then we would run a sedation room of dressing changes, and that would have another 5 patients on it. At the same time, we'd have to be available to the main theatre suite, which was upstairs, and it was a block of 5 theatres, and that's where general surgery, neurosurgery, vascular surgery would undertake their work. And if they came across any patients that had large areas of soft tissue loss or burns or needed amputations, then they would call us and we would go up and help them with those cases as well. So it's a really quite a busy day. We're operating on up to 25 patients a day. And we would normally try and finish all the planned work by about 10 o'clock at night. And then we would go back to the accommodation area, which was within the hospital. We would normally eat. We would discuss the plans for the next day. I would put in the following day's operating list, and then we would submit all our numbers of our activity for the day to the WHO and then go to bed. We would be called in the night for any mass casualty events that required urgent plastic surgery. So that would normally be limb-threatening injuries. That tended to happen more towards the end of our trip because we started to see more mass casualties then as NASA got further into the active fighting zone.